with the thunder, baby, might just clap your crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Balls to the Wall Trading. I hope you guys are having a terrific day and a terrific start to your year. Let me just move this over here. This is going to be my watch list for Friday, January 5th, 2018. The way I've been doing my videos recently is I do a part for day trading and a part for swing trading. So I'm going to keep that format going forward. I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor, so please do your own research. Anything that I discuss, any stocks that I call out or any tips is just my advice. This channel that I created is just for that plain reason, for me to give my tips, my tricks, and advice regarding the stock market. And really, it's really a way for me to motivate people and to teach people about the stock market, and for people to see that it's not that hard. So if you're interested in learning how to trade, then I do suggest you follow these videos, and hopefully you can learn something from all of this. I do have a free chat room through the Discord app. I will leave the link to that chat room in the description of this video, and that is the best way to get in contact with me, and that is the best way to know what's going on with these videos. Over the holiday break, I didn't make any videos. Many of you might be wondering why, and I had my reason on the chat room, and I didn't make a video last night. I left a reason in the chat room, so check that out. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for all the support. Now, before I get into the stocks for tomorrow, somebody in the chat room, Ash, he said that I should give my goals for this year, since it's just basically we just stepped into 2018. My goals for this year when it comes to trading, and I guess when it comes to this channel. Really, my goal for this channel is to keep growing. I started this channel in September of last year, and I thought that if I got to 20 followers, I'd be lucky, and now I'm close to 60, and it's really because of you guys, and that really means a lot to me. So if I could get to 100 this year, I mean that would be, crazy. That would mean a lot to me. And personally, I think that this year I'm going to attack the stock market more aggressively. This last year, 2017, was my first real year of me getting serious with the stock market, and I learned a whole lot of stuff, and I'm rolling that knowledge into 2018. So those are my goals for 2018. And hopefully you guys can come along for the ride and see how it goes. So yeah, let me know what your goals are for 2018 in the comments below, and hopefully we can achieve those goals together. So let's take a look at the day trades, the day trading stocks that I have for tomorrow. So for the day trade, it's all about momentum. I just trade momentum whenever I say day trading. So the first one on the list, I have CNET, and you can see right here why it just spiked up. And I think that on the chat room, BizBoss got in on this one, and it had a pretty beautiful run, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it for that reason. And it's still moving in the post market, so that's the reason why I have it on here still. So what I like to do is I like to play the pre-market high, intraday high, or post-market high. So for me to get in on this one tomorrow, I would want the price to go above $12. Just because the high is $11.90, I would feel more comfortable if it went above $12. So how would you play this? What you want is a lot of volume as soon as the price starts coming up to that $12 mark. So once the price crosses that $12, if it has good volume, like something like this candle right here or this one right here, it would be a good chance to get in. So CNET, I would personally get in at above $12. Next one is AKS. This one, it spiked up today at, well, actually it opened at 659 and then it came crashing down. But during the day it started recovering and it's at around 655, so 657. So it's literally right there at 659. So that's where I would draw my line at 659, and again hope for the same thing, for good volume to come into this stock and for the price to break above $6.59. But the main thing to day trading, momentum day trading, is volume. That's the key to all of this. Next one up is CCCR. So let's see what we got, or maybe not. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry about this computer, guys. I feel like I always say that my computer sucks, which it does. I have a little what is this, Lenovo, but it's like one of those tiny computers. I need to get a better one. So while this is loading up, let's see what I can talk about and kill some time. Yeah, just I guess just shout out to everybody in the chat room. You know, I know I have a couple people in there, but the people that are active is just Ash and BizBoss. Thank you guys for, you know, supporting this channel, supporting this chat room that I have, and for your input. I mean, every time that I go on there and I see somebody leaving a comment or asking for help, it you know, it just makes me feel a little good to have that I guess channel to help people out. All right, so CCCR, as you can tell, it moved up and it's still moving in the post market, and it got rejected at 199. So again, whole dollar amount is where I would get in above $2. So I would keep that in mind for tomorrow. AEMD is the next one up. This one is at 175, right around there. That's where I would draw my my line. GEVO is the next one on the list. This one is under $1, so you know, some people don't like trading stocks under $1. This is, you know, your personal preference. But this one spiked up to 70 cents, so that's where I would draw my line, right around there. And again, you want to have high volume going into this tomorrow. Next one is BBG. This one's at 540, right there. Next one, CNIT. Whoa, holy moly, this is probably the best one. This is awesome. Look how it's moving post market. It is just killing it right now. So as of right now, I would draw my line at 313, but this is gonna blow past 313, and I wouldn't be surprised if while I'm talking it blows past it. It's moving like crazy. Wow, yeah. So keep this, yeah, right there. It just made new highs to 314. So keep new highs 315. Keep this one on watch. This one looks like it's moving a ton, and this one could keep moving tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. Next one is CGA. This one, it started moving up. I didn't really like the chart beforehand, all of this movement right here, but today at around noon it started to look a little bit better. These little white dots I don't really like, but you know, I would just keep an eye on it because it did make this move up. But you know, I like the other ones a little bit better, but you know, your call if you want to follow up with this one or not. Next one, EMES. This one spiked up to 851, so that's where I would draw my line. After 851, it came down and it looked like it tried to come back up. So if it can come back up to 841, you know, then we will be in business. Then the next one is DSS, and same situation here. Not really liking the chart beforehand, but it had this huge candle right here, and it's maintaining around there, around $2. So I would draw my line at 220, and it's at around 213, 212 area. So it's staying pretty close to 220. So just keep an eye out on that. All right, now I'm gonna switch to the swing trading. Some of the swing trades that I did or that I looked at. Oh man, I wonder what, I thought I had one on here. Huh. I thought I had one up here that I had marked, but I guess not, or maybe I don't know what happened. I think I talked about this one the other day. JCPenney would have been a good stock to invest in right here when it broke this trend. I have some that I have highlighted. NVAX, I'm waiting for this hopefully to break this trend upward and I'll get in. GTE, this is just an example of what happens when the trend breaks to the upside and the potential. So it broke right here, and look at that. AST, you could have gotten in on this one. I did not, because I felt that I would have gotten in at 245, and I would have much rather liked to get in closer to that trend line. But still, this would have been a good opportunity in my opinion, and in how I like to do swing trading. HOS, waiting for this one to break this trend line right here. Let me see if I can expand it a little bit. Yeah, so there you go. There's your trend line. I'm waiting for this one to break above. GALT, this is another example of what happens when a trend breaks to the upside. What can happen. You know, had a huge run. DSX is the one I invested in today. You can see right there, me pointing to this candle. This is your trend right here, and this candle, today's candle, it broke the trend and it closed above, so I got in. So the idea is, just like the other examples that I showed you, that this will keep going up. Will it happen? I hope so. Is it 100% sure that it will? No. Anytime you get into a position and you invest, you're taking the risk that it could go south. Nothing is guaranteed, and you need to know that you're taking a risk. Do I want this to go up? Absolutely. But as far as I know, tomorrow this could open, you know, way below. You know, I could lose some money. This is what investing is all about. It's about taking a risk and taking a calculated risk. That's why I say do your research and figure out which style of trading you like best. And it's not just investing and knowing what you're doing. It's managing your loss, how many shares you're gonna buy. It's really something that you need to work out yourself and see what works best for you. Maybe, you know, 1,000 shares for you is reasonable. You know, maybe 100 shares is reasonable. Maybe losing, you know, $300 in a trade is, you know, decent for you. Maybe that's too much. Maybe you're just comfortable with losing $30. You know, these are all things that you as a trader, you have to figure out. You know, you can't just sit there and say, well, how do you do it? You know, how much should I lose? How much should I risk? You know, that's something that you have to determine on your own as a trader and figure out which values you're comfortable with. So the only one that I got in today was DSX as a swing trade. So we'll see what happens there. So let me check the chat room to see if there's any stocks that you guys want me to check out. I know BizBoss put some in there, so let's see. All right, so HGTM, and these are day trades. So let me go back to 1 day 5 minutes, and HGTM, is that the right symbol? H, maybe it's HTGM. I'm assuming it's this one because HGTM it didn't come up, but I'm assuming it's this one, and this one is pretty good. It looks pretty good as far as a day trade. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, so HTGM looks pretty good for a day trade tomorrow if it can continue moving close to $4.09. So I would put my line right there at 409, my resistance line. That was the high of the day, and it's currently at around, oh man, it's at around 382, but it looks like it's been making some moves. So I would definitely keep an eye on this one because it went from $2 to $4, so it doubled. This momentum on this one should keep up going into tomorrow, so just keep this one on watch. This one's looking good, so good call on that one. And the next one is CCIH, which I think I went over that, or maybe I didn't. CCIH. Alright, here is another one. Yep, this is good. It spiked up by the close. Then it broke through the high of the day, which would have been around here, 261, and it made new highs in the post market at 285. So I would put my resistance line at 285 and watch this one for tomorrow. Keep in mind that you are close to $3, so you might want to draw a line right there as well, because you might see some resistance at $3. But this one looks good too. This one looks really good. I definitely like the fact that it's moving after the market closed, and there's a green candle. So yeah, this one most likely it's gonna break 285, today. Tomorrow morning it'll probably be above 285 by the way things are shaking out right now. So let me see if there's anything else in here in this chat room that you guys want me to check out. Nope, I think that's it. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I hope that you're learning. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe and like. Spread the word. I'm sharing all this information. I'm giving you insight into what I like. Hopefully you're learning, and I'm doing this all for free. Whoa, big jump right there. So there's other people that are charging for this, or charging for help, or charging to give you advice, or for stocks, and I'm not knocking them because they're making money, but I just like to help people out. I know this world of trading can be kind of confusing. It was confusing for me. When I first started, I was all over the place, and I wish I would have had somebody that explained things and help people out, and all for free. So that would have meant a lot to me, and that's why I'm doing this, because I'm hoping that you don't have to go through some of the things that I went through. So that's what this channel is for. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for the support, and good luck tomorrow, and have a great rest of your day and your night. See you tomorrow.